And we're live on the Twitch.tv. Oh, blah, 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 slash the Xisuma. Playing I need a zoom key. The modded Minecraft. Because I keep going to press Z, and it's that. Which, by the way, that is really awesome. But I barely used it, and I feel like the reason why is probably because... I don't know, like, modded's very oriented around, like, a few tools that you want to keep there all the time. And maybe I should think about using it more. But in vanilla, it'd be great, because when building, you want to, like, jostle between a bunch of building blocks. I mean, one of the things I could do is look at it like, one is my tool slot, and then I could press Z to, like, swap between my various tools and keep the hotbar clean. We'll experiment today. How about that? We'll try and experiment and learn. Also, friend of mine, I'm not sure if I should use their name or if they have an alias they go by, but they made some custom mods, let's say air quotes. Basically a script that adds in some extra stuff here. So, if we grab some marble... Beautiful! I love it. We can now convert that into quark. Wonderful. That's one of 4 changes. Okay, here's another one. See this right here? It's got a recipe, and this is it. Interesting. So we can make an elytra with a whole bunch of recipes. That's really cool. That's really cool. So we don't need to go to the end, which I didn't think you could, but then apparently there's something called end cake, which rings a bell. And yeah, I could probably make that. Except I don't have access to chickens. So, anyway, we've got a way to get an elytra. That's cool. Okay, that's 2 of 4. Next one is steel casing. Okay, now we can do this right here. Block of steel to make that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's go ahead and craft a block and put them in there for this one. Bam. And let it make some more. Why oh why, so early is Xisuma live, says TBNR Woods. It's not that early, you know? Depends on where you are in the world as well, does it not? So that... Why have I got this weird feeling that steel block... Hang on. Why have I got this weird feeling that there's another... I asked for this recipe and it conflicts with another one. Oh, what is it going to do then? That's hilarious. I'll have to change that. Oh my. I didn't think about that. It's actually... See, I just had this, like, crazy deja vu moment where I'm like, wait a minute, I've done this before. Okay. Anyway, 4 of 4. Is it called paste? No. This stuff? Dielectric paste. Just swore I typed paste in. Oh! Oh, I asked for a crafting recipe, but we got this, which I fair enough. little more interesting, a little more peculiar. So we don't know what that thing's going to do. We'll come back and check it out in a bit. We'll check it out in a bit. There's a couple of things that I wanted to do. Got a couple of ideas I do. I can't really remember where we left off. Anyway, I showed you all the things that have been changed. What we'll do is we'll grab coal and clay. That's not coal. And we'll chuck it in the kiln. And this one over here. Does it need something else? It needs... Maybe I have to put something in there. Wonder if it just any fuel source. Huh? Okay. There you go. That's how that's done. Pretty good, right? Why has he got emerald armor, says Roblox Master? Because that's what I made. I crafted it and then I put it on me and that's why I've got emerald armor. I need to sort out the flight thing though, right? I think I'm going to put the jetpack back on. Just so I don't get caught out. We'll go back to using that. Whoop. Let's head over to the furnace. Right. I mean, this thing is essentially done and I can leave it here. It's just we never got that round robin sorted out and I don't think we will. So in terms of decoration, the same thing I want for our other project is some sort of tinted glass like we have in vanilla now. Do we have a kind of darkened glass? Dark glass? That's probably too much, that. Reactor glass? Structural glass? That sounds pretty cool. Steel and glass. We can do that. Nice and easy. Hey, we just had a noise in the ear. Who is it here? It's Top King. Top King, thank you ever so much for subscribing, my dude. I appreciate that. Hope you are enjoying the stream. That's nice. It's almost like it's not even there. Also, do I actually want glass here? Because now that I think about it, like I might want to interact with those machines, and that adds so little. I guess my netherite blocks are in here, yeah. This is so slow. Dave Bush says thanks for raiding Jay yesterday. Yeah, no problem. I followed the guy because we raid random people sometimes to get a good impression. His accent really reminds me of Cube Hamster and Fenneman and a couple of other Dutch YouTubers or peeps that I've met. Top King, thank you ever so much for subscribing, my dude. Appreciate that. Appreciate the subscription. I watched Tenet last night, courtesy of a subscriber here or a viewer, Rebecca11 has gifted a sub to Northglass. Thank you ever so much for gifting that sub, Rebecca. Appreciate it. Appreciate it as always. I think we use turbine casing on the ground, so we've got boiler casing, and then we've got the osmium block. Okay, that's the one on the ground, so I don't want that again just yet. Yeah. No, what am I doing here? Tenet is a crazy film. I watched it 3 times just to understand it properly. Yeah, I kinda understood it myself. I kinda understood it like pretty much straight away. I didn't feel like I missed anything. I kinda got the gist of the whole story. I didn't find its air quotes twist or the cleverness of it that tricky to follow at all. Like when you go into the first big, not the first big, sorry, like there's, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't watched it, but there's an action sequence that takes place. And then the movie kind of kicks into this gear where it sort of shifts and you can retroactively think about what you've seen. And like as soon as that kicked in, I kind of like it all clicked into place and it made sense for me. Feel like we need yet another material up the top here, above this, and then we need some lighting because it's a bit like of a shallow roof, bit of a shallow roof so far. I do not know where I put my immersive engineering lamps. They might be in a chest. They might be in this one over here. But yeah, anyway, like complexity or difficulty to understand, not an issue. I think the concepts were pretty well explained. I think it helps though maybe if you've kind of dabbled with that stuff before, because I love listening to sciencey podcasts and whatnot, and like, a lot of the terminology about entropy and stuff just made complete sense to me. All of the liquid has ended up on one side, which is fine, but it... Dang. Okay, we are still running over here. Maybe I need to periodically come over here and do that. So yeah, on what's happening with this project, like... I'm just trying to get it to sustain a surplus, and now that these tanks on this side are full, it should do that, but it looked like it tripped out a bit. We're definitely going to need more sugar. Maybe that's why it trips out every now and then. We run out of sugar or something. Anyway, we'll leave that doing its thing. That does not have... Oh. Skystone block. That'll probably work where we want to go. So yeah, the Tenet movie, I didn't find it like difficult to understand, and I really enjoyed the movie, but then when I started to think about it after I'd watched it, it didn't feel as good, because I realised that okay, this might be a bit spoilery, but I don't think it is crazy spoilery. The main character is kind of like not well fleshed out, and a lot of the motives in the story are left kind of mysterious. Like, you kind of understand that, you know, you got your antagonist, right? But you don't really grasp what it exactly is they are able to do or are trying to do. It's a lot of the dialogue that explains, like, who's the good guy, who's the bad guy kind of thing, right? It doesn't really get across what the stakes are very well. Well, it does. It gets across the stakes, but like not the reasons why or the capability. And it kind of left me thinking, like, you never really felt what the ramifications were, or like what they were actually trying to do. Essentially, I'm trying to talk about it without being spoilery, I guess. Otherwise, I could just say exactly what I mean. Anyway, I think it's totally a good film, worth watching. But definitely not one of his best. Definitely not one of his best movies, that's for sure. Maybe one of his weakest. You know, Christopher Nolan's made so many good movies, and I just felt like that one didn't quite get the story right. The action is amazing, and it's a very entertaining movie. But then when you start to think it over, you realise it's kind of like a lot of looseness around motives and stakes of what's going on, I guess. A-Man 7K says, which movie are you discussing? Tenet, which I'm trying to talk about it without being spoilery, which I realise is actually kind of difficult. Xisuma, how do you have 44 netherite blocks on you? You should be putting the effort into all that netherite on Hermitcraft. You would be so rich. I mean, yeah, I'd be netherite rich if I had that on Hermitcraft, right? But I don't want that much on Hermitcraft. It's pointless. But on here, I can use it for building blocks. Ah, it just goes down there. Then we need some more skystone blocks. It's definitely going in the right direction. Small, humble little room we can just do some smelting at. Noises in the ear. We got Little Trasher 97 here for 4 months. 20 Lux here with the Prime, and Nautilean 245 subscribing. Thank you so much. Appreciating the support as always. Here's the thing. If I want to get some more skystone blocks... Oh! What's going on now? Also, it'll chuck it straight back into my storage system, so we should see it pop up somewhere. And we got cheers and bits from Let My Goodwin saying, hi X, click on any new on your JEI and read the first info page, emphasis on parent. So now I can't get the other thing because it picked that one. Oh, I'm such a wally. Such a wally. Click on any new on your JEI. Emphasis. I do not understand the question, my dude. Click on any new on your JEI. This is JEI, which is just enough items. I don't know what the any U is. I appreciate the cheers and bits, dude. I do not understand what it is you are asking for. Eagle Fields is just as confused as you are. Yeah, well, if someone understands, let me know, but there you go, look, we've got 80 of them back already. Pretty slick, that. So where are these lamps? Like, let's store them over here. We definitely need to do, there it is. We need to do the storage system real soon. We should start figuring out what we need for it, I think. Ow, the Hoover noises. I think I'm going to put a light there and a light there for now. I mean, this is modded Minecraft and I'm making blocks out of thin air. Yeah, I still want to do stuff like that where I'm like, don't waste a single block. Cool. And then for this back bit, I think we'll have osmium all the way. And something I should do here. This has a very... No, it doesn't. It's just got a tint. So I should remember to do this. And then grab my wand. Actually, maybe it does. Maybe it makes sense to leave all the tools on, like on one hotbar all the time, and then swap to building blocks. That might be a better way to play it. We'll put the sword on there because of that. Anyway, now I've got my wands. Oh, the way I've done it is slightly different. Oh yeah, I guess I could put netherite at the back. For some reason, I thought this room wasn't going to be symmetrical. Yeah, I'm going to change this to do what I had in my head. We got Psycho Pomp Azari here subscribing. Thank you ever so much for your subscription, dude. Appreciate it. We have so got to get on enchanted tools before long. Enchanted tools is what we need. So in theory, I'm not going to have other blocks in those spaces. And what I'm going to do is put food on there as well. Oh, see you later, that one block of cobble. Yes, this will take a little bit of getting used to, but once I start thinking this way, I think making use of this is going to be pretty smart. Right, so I think you can tell where we need to put another lamp. Although I did just use pick block on that hotbar, which I shouldn't do. They want more lights. They want more. Let's get rid of the one in the middle. Can we get rid of the... Oh, that's kind of important, that one then. We'll get it. We'll put it back. Because then... No, it's still not all good in the world. Not yet. Surely that will give it a good enough spread. There you go. Beautiful. Right. Back to the base. We've done the furnace, honey apples. A new food supply is actually next on our list of things to do. That configurator is a tool, and that will go there. So now that's an entire hotbar of tools, my friends, that we have. Let's put away the materials that can go back into this system. Casing over there. Those are going to go in the backpack. Not sure if those blocks actually have. They're all like building blocks at this point, aren't they? Right, so in the backpack go these things. And then over here we'll put our mechanism related bits and bobs. And do you know what? I think I'm just going to chuck these into the storage over here. Very good. So the next thing we need is the source of food. I'm also going to reorder this hotbar, a little similar to how I would have it on vanilla, let's say. There we go. Right. Apparently honey apples are a thing. We got Jormungandar IX, aka 9. Here for 10 months, saying X to the I. Appreciate it, my dude. Appreciate it. Thank you for the continued support. There's the honey apple. Oh, and now it's gone. Fulfilling meal. Honey block plus apple. Should be pretty. Ew. Pretty easy. Now, do we get apples coming in passively? And we got Psychopomp Azari here gifting subs. Thank you so much, my dude. I appreciate that. Hyperpixels in chat says, what should I eat for breakfast? You should eat food, my friend. I recommend it. It's good, I heard. And Let My God Win is here with cheers and bits. Sorry, click any B in JEI. Click any B in JEI and read the first page of info. Emphasis on parents. Cool, okay. We'll get to that in a moment. Thank you again for the cheers and bits. Elmer's Drew. Ugen. Shlump God. Ferozi Riffraff. Olivia Cridge. Heavy Metal Hero. Jeffrey W. Joe Bidener. And Tree. Bird. Games. You've all been gifted subs by Psychopomp Azari. Be sure to say thanks in chat. We've also got another gifted sub here from Antonio4230. Gifting a sub to Let My God Win. Thank you, my dude, for gifting that sub. Appreciate it. North's Glass says I got unsalted peanuts. A small dinner, but let's hope my body can handle it. I like me some peanuts. Dry roasted are my favourite. So emphasis on parents. Oh right. So the entire time where we've been going in and looking at it this way. No, recipe, the recipe way. So when I do that, yeah, right, silver and gold. But it says it right there, and I just never read it because I'm a goof. Thanks for pointing that out. Thanks for making me look stupid again. Oh, appreciate it, my dude. Okay, right. So we're doing the honeys. Right now, what I'm thinking is that the apple. Interesting. Yeah. 1% chance. So the more of those I add, the more chance we have of getting it. But it's not that great. We can also sieve leaves for apples. Get golden apples that way, which is pretty cool. Is that it though? Because that's kind of kind of not great. I like the apple crate. That's a cool looking block. So what I could do is, I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but like a way to convert sweet berries to apples. But no, I don't think I'm gonna add anything custom in for that. That feels very low. 105 apples, right? We got more noises in the ear. We got Arson here subscribing tier 2. Thank you, my dude, for the tier 2 subscription. Appreciate that. And I hope you enjoyed the stream. We've got Jormungandar IX with some cheers and biddies. No message with that one. Appreciate it nonetheless. And Glitch Shadows gifting a sub to It's Retract. Thank you for supporting our community and gifting that sub. Look at all these things above my head. And we got Arson here gifting 5 subs as well. Thank you ever so much, my dude. Gifting a sub to Miss Fluffy85 for 20 months. Bodie, Kilgore, Divian Shut. I can't quite say that one. And Kron44. Thank you, Arson, for subscribing and for gifting some subs. Really appreciate you supporting our community. Really appreciate it. The video is 6 minutes and 37 seconds, says Karen. We've been streaming for 25 minutes now. By the way, I don't have a cup of tea. I'm saving it for later today. Austin has been watching the channel for ages. Figure I'd support it for all the fun time in the past. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it, man. That's wonderful. Rebecca11 is gifting a sub to Hyperpixels. Thank you ever so much for the gifted sub, Rebecca. Appreciate it. So, what's weird about this is that there's no like apple tree in this game. I don't think there's really a way to up unless we want to sieve leaves, which to me feels immediately complicated. Unless, let's type in, like, let's get leaves on here. Unless there's some sort of something special going on with one of these leaf blocks, I don't really think. My recipe is probably what I want to press, right? Yeah, so chat, I turn it over to y'all. You still forgot to plant your cactus, did I? I seem to remember doing the cactus planting in a stream. There is a Silic apple thing, people are saying. People are saying. They're saying words. What are these words? What is this Silic apple thing? Okay, it's Silic apples. Okay, so. Oh, you mean this? So maybe we don't go with the honey. Emerald apple looks good. Aren't we going to see the same thing though? Hang on, these don't have craft. That one does. Oh, and it goes on top of the honey apple. But it gives you like potion effects. Which if they're gonna have particle effects, I don't want them. Basically, these ones don't have recipes. So, chat, let's. Oh wait, apple growing on a leaf. Is this a sprout? Oh, what's that thing then? Is that what you wanted? Cuplex says maybe the first three things. Oh, so that means possibly I can get these. But they got potion effects. So if they actually kind of wait, we're not doing that. That's not how we play anymore. Let's grab some bone meal. Centrifuge allows me to. Hey, this area is bad news right here. It's a bad news Benny. Don't know who Benny is. If your name's Benny, I apologise. You're not bad news. So yeah, we'll put some torches in this area and make it a little bit safer for now. Yeah, we've got to decorate that room at some point. It's good to have like decorations that need doing, I think. Let's go plop that onto our hotbar. Apple growing on it, like. We need some info on how it works. Chat, how does this work? Is the F7 vanilla? It's not. On tree leaves, grow a tree. Let's see if it'll use jungle leaves. We got more noises in the ear. We got Tracington subscribing. Sim Clash here with cheers and bits. Thank you so much for the biddies. No message of that one, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And we got Jormungadar gifting a sub to Mr. Joshua T. Appreciate it, peeps. Thank you for your lovely support. Peeps are saying you got to place it on the bottom side. Oh, so complicated. So complicated. Let's go ahead and grab. And then we'll go up to the apiary. Oh, there was all of that over there. Ah, now. Oh, oh, oh! My friends. We can so make an automatic farm with this. But what we will need is bone meal by the looks of it, unless we let them grow naturally, which might be really slow. So I think we're going to need to make some bone bees. And then we got a way to get apples, right? And then we got a little project to do. So the next project is the honeybees. Then I think we need to look at storage for real, you know? For real, my homies. For real. Oh, we need to make the gas... No, we made the gas bee. We did that. Skeleton bee. Sieve bee and dust bee. Sieve and dust. Am I getting those? Okay, it didn't make a click sound. That's kind of weird. Sieve and dust. Sieve and dust. I'm trying to turn it into a song. But it's not going to work. Sieve and dust. Had a feeling we had one of those over here already. Four of those. We're going to make 2 of them, like we always do. And now we just need a dust bee. There it is. Bam. Please don't turn it into a song, says Redo Strike. Really? You don't want me to turn it into a song? Oh, breaking my heart. What's buzzing in the hive today, says Mr. Ping Pong. Pretty much all the same bees as last time. I haven't added any new ones. As you can see, they're all doing their thing. So yeah, we've got our ghasts down here for... Actually, I kind of need to double up on those because I want some for the main storage as well as the other bit that we're doing. Have I done that right? Dust. It stopped. Oh no, it's still going. So yeah, we got this honey project next for food. Then we got the storage. We've still got to do the XP. So while this breeds, that looks extremely promising. It seems to have gone over the edge and filled up all of this, and now we are creating an excess here. That's really good. The shortage now seems to be sugar. Boom, 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 boom. What was it? The Komotu mushroom people, something like that. Hey, what? Why didn't I get? Oh, did all of that just go into the void? Because I thought my magnet would have picked it up. Wow, that is dissatisfying. Oh, that's where it went. Now we know. Actually, look at this. This thing is barely keeping up, right? So we need a way to either upgrade this, which I don't think there is, although there's... No thanks. What just happened? Yeah, we need a way to expand the amount of these, probably. I also want to expand the amount being created in total. There's room for one more here. And we're going to double it up and put it on the other side eventually. But yeah, I need more of those hoppers, sugarcane, all that kind of stuff. So we've got the hibbity-hoobity hoppers. We need the sugarcane, the sand. And there go the hoppers. Now, if we do this, and I press 1, better yet 3, it's still a little bit slow, this method, but, you know, we're getting there. We keep sort of each project on its own thing. Yeah, and expanding this isn't going to help too much when what you kind of immediately need is another one of these. But it'll do. It'll do. We got another noise in the air. Psycho Pomp Azari is here with those cheers and those bits. What would a Minecraft OST sound like with melodic metal? Well, it would sound like melodic metal. Thank you for the cheers and bits, my dude. Appreciate it. I mean, I think Minecraft's soundtrack is pretty spectacular as is. I don't think Minecraft really suits metal as its like primary genre, if you want to call it that. I think the music that was made for this game just is coincidentally brilliant for the atmosphere of the game. But I think if you like a certain type of music, you can apply it to anything you enjoy doing. So if you enjoy metal like I do, I can listen to all sorts of music whilst playing Minecraft, and they kind of got a vibe, So we kind of want that purple crafting thing. We need more of those. Unless we pick a different mod this time. I know one that can go faster. The reason I chose this was simply because it was new, and the crystallized amber is a bit of a pain to make. And I think the one I want is that. Yep. And that is way more easy to make. What is this? Wait, I've got that. Gold grit. You just want some gold, my friend. You just want some gold. Where do we get the gold dust? I think we need it from the gold ore. And then we need one of those axes, right? I tell you one thing, this mod is good, right? But I think one thing you want is, rather than having 1, 2, 3 based on how it's currently done, I think each one should have a value. So then you can press Z1 and then get to this toolbar. I think that would work so much better, because each time I press Z, I have to look and then think about what I'm pressing. So if I just went toolbar Z1, I could press it really quickly. But now 1 is different each time, because you swap them around. So Z2, swap them back like that. Wonder who made this mod. Like, there might be some valuable feedback. I don't know. But I feel like that would be really good. So there you go. We've got some gold grit. We've got to put it in our metallurgic fuser. If you're allergic to metal, I apologise. We've got some steel casings over here. Let's make like 4 of them for now. And there I was thinking, oh no, rabbit hole. Rabbit hole, leave me be. You can upgrade this and it goes faster each time, by the way. In fact, it looks like it's pretty much a case of going straight to the top tier. Yeah, I forgot how cheap that was. Okay, we need 6 crafting benches. Let's chuck away some things that we probably don't need immediately. That's looking good. Keeping it clean while we wait. Just waiting on this thing. And oh wow, it used that up quick. We only actually need 1, so I'm just going to leave it like that for now. Okay, now we can make the crafter, which will allow us to make the tier 2 crafter and then the tier 3. So super cheap. And this thing is cool to work with. Let's head over to this spot right here. Now what we're going to do is, I believe we can just rip this thing out. Rip it out. Now we've got more sugarcane building up, by the way. Gonna take that out of here as well, just in case it causes a bit of a problem. So, toolbar number 3, and we put in our tier 3 crafter. And you got to program the recipe right here. So if I put sugarcane in and double click. Now am I forgetting what's what? It's over on that side. So I put that there. Click apply. There's other things you can do as well. But I think it's like, yeah, speed slow. I don't think we're really going to need to change anything there. So that is it, and that is obviously better. Now, here's where I'd like to quickly switch to my toolbar, and then do that. So now, any piece of sugarcane that comes in, I mean, it's probably doing it faster than we can see, should immediately be converted into sugar over here. And since we've upgraded the amount of that going on, I think I'm going to put another one in. Let's take one of those. Ah, here's where it gets tricky. I've got to be on top of the block. Oh, I didn't actually need the hopper, the hibbity-hoobity hopper. Cool. Z3, bam. So now, over here, what we should start to see happen is the sugar should slowly fill that up because we've got more coming in. Right, and then we've got this issue again, which we're going to have over and over again. Now, the issue at the moment is that it's in the pipe. So if I do that on the top one, that allows me to pick this up, put that back, put it in there, and then it will get the rest of them from inside the pipes. Put the roses away, and now we've got full XP. So sugar is now the bottleneck. We need to keep enough sugar coming in that these are continuously made, and they're starting to back up. When they back up, that is a very good sign, because it means that the pipes are full and this is full here. And look, we've got plenty of wither roses to feed it. So it's in a good, stable situation at the moment. And before we expand it, we need to massively increase the amount of sugarcane, and then we're going to make ghast tears as well. But that's it. We're now, without lifting a finger, continuously filling this up. So if I put a bucket in there because I want some experience or something, we're good to go. How cool is that? How cool is that? This thing's now running. It needs to be upgraded with time. So, to the apiary. To the apiary, Batman! Right, we should have... Ah, yes, there's multiple types that you can get. Let's roll the dice with another 2. B-Man, yeah, B-Man. To the apiary, B-Man. That makes so much more sense. Right, I guess what we need now is another one of these travel anchors, as we're about to start a new project. So if we look at how stuff is going to spread out at the moment, I feel like somewhere around there would be a good spot, maybe? Oh yeah, if we're going to do this, I need to bring cobblestone. And I think what we're going to do on this one is just build an ugly cobblestone platform, build it on top and decorate it last. Because I keep bringing materials to decorate with, and then they end up just being not very... Well, we don't really get anywhere, right? So... Okay, building gadget time. I've done it wrong. Look, I did it wrong. So I need to play like this now. I need to go 3. Put in my cobblestone block. Swap back again. Shift click. And then we need to change this so that we're making a horizontal column. Now we're all the way over there. Let's change to this one so we can place down our travel anchor. Oh, did I make you jump? Did I make you jump? Oh, you silly goose. Right, this is going to be honeybee. No, honey apple. Why do I type in honeybee? Okay, Z3. G to change the mode. There you go. We've got a working platform. I'm going to make it... Oh, it's going to run out of cobble, isn't it? Yeah, we'll make it that big. And it's out of cobble. Interesting. Now we've got a working platform in which to build some more stuff. Try the garden cloche instead of botany pots X for sugarcane production. Stu, that's an interesting idea. I like that. Garden cloche. Now these will use power, but these aren't... they might actually be a bit annoying to make. I think it's a good idea. We want to learn about mods as we play in this world, don't we? Also, at some point, it might be worth I mean, my idea for this entire area is that every room is going to be enclosed, but when you walk between these areas now, there's like enough stuff going on that like you could kind of decorate and tie a few things together, but no. We're going to stick to our like inside only plan. Oh yeah, and we got this little project here to do. I should probably get that just done already, right? Oh, I've just got loads of materials lying around. Okay, so if we take all of these and then plant them, or replant them, I wonder if I can do that. Oh, that might... I think that was going to break all the ones inside of there as well. So I'm very glad I didn't do that. Cool, alright. Then we go here. So let's first of all get a nice clean hotbar. And then put all of these things in. 6 botany pots, the lop bops, sadoop sop bop. There we go, loads of stuff. Right, sugarcane's already been planted over here, so we'll skip that one. We've also got a bunch of empty pots. We do have cactus over here, that's good. So we got our beetroot and melon. And then in the corner we'll put in the pumpkin seeds. Cool, I'm going to put an extra one for wood over in this corner. And then I think we haven't missed anything. So that's it, we're good. These 6 I'm just going to put around like this. Ready for future use. Cool. That's another job we want to do, is like get some more things that are growable in here at some point. Let's put it on the list now. So we've got 4 things I think we're juggling. We're going to do honeybee. Dang it, I forgot. Something like that. I'm sure there was something else in the list that I've now forgotten. Sure there was something else. That we're no longer using. I guess we were working on the XP room, but like that's sort of ongoing. If only he had a list. That's my list right there. That's my list, literally. Alright, I really need to drink some water, and I think it's time for me to pivot to standing. Maybe not just yet. We'll give it a few more minutes. There's a notepad in the game that I could craft use. There probably is. So we've got to check up on this. Is that our second? No, these are the new... Oh, we got 2 blaze now. Interesting. Interesting. So what we need is to find the other blaze one, and we now got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We've got so much of this. What are we doing here? Oh, it's only 6 that we need. There we go. I'll take that. I'll take that, I will. So yeah, where are we at? This one here. So that one's going to be our breeding one in the future, but for now it's here. Let's just go with 16 and see what we get, right? We'll leave that there for a while and forget about it. Then over here we should have another... Oh, that's copper. We should have a blaze one somewhere in here. There it is. So we now got a pair for blaze bees. Blaze bee, my friends. Might have a skeleton one already somewhere, now that I think about it, but we're good, we're good. Wait, was it skeleton or ghast? No, we're getting ghast. Yeah. Skeleton was that one. Oh no, we want both. Yeah, we want both. So we can't do our honeybee until we get the 2 skeletons. And again, we're probably going to want to do what we're doing with that one over there, which is have them unique to the project, maybe? But more likely, like, bone meal's going to be a frequent thing that you want to use somewhere else. So I think what we'll do is make it so that we export bone meal Well, then again, this has got a void up. Uh-oh. No, I want that back. This has got a void upgrade. Not entirely sure how I should be doing this. I think I might just double up and make it so it has its own one. So, I guess we can practice the art of making apiaries. We need to make another tier 2, I think. So if we go down the rabbit hole, the recipe of this requires 4 of tier 1, which requires 4, so 4 times 4, 16. We need 16 of those, and luckily for us it means 16 of anything below it. We do not have any beehives over there. Have we got 16? We've got 4 tier 1. I think the first recipe is always grass. Isn't there a shortcut here? Didn't we like discover a shortcut when we were looking this up? I seem to remember... Oh, it's that you could use any type of bee. Yeah, so... No, we didn't discover a shortcut. Let's now zip over to this spot. I don't know how I did this last time. But I think you hold down that. That seems to be it. Oh, I'm just doing a little bit of everything here. That's pretty good. And there it goes. There it goes. Not bad. How am I doing with all my manoeuvring, peeps? I'm getting better at it, aren't I? So now we can craft all of these into those. We only need to do... I think what I'm going to do is do 32, and then we'll end up with 3 of those. And we got a noise in the air from... What's his name in France? What is his name in France? In French, do you mean? 5 months, thank you so much, my dude. Not much time to watch, but use my free one for you. Thank you, I appreciate you using the Prime subscription over here. Appreciate it. Appreciate it ever so much. Let's see. Uses for this. So we need our beeswax and our honeycombs. Probably taken way too many of those, but yeah. The uses of that are like this. Beeswax block. Is this one that requires... I think it's one that requires 9. It is. Good stuff. Can only make 16. We need a lot more. Okay, there we go. And then make those. Very good. Then we get to make the tier 4 one. So now we need the honey blocks and the regular honeycomb again. Now, when it comes to honey blocks, we don't have a lot of those. We should probably upgrade our honey making system. I've just realised it's like it's well out of date. We could clearly upgrade this and make it better. Because we didn't have a lot of glass for the longest time, and so our bees are up there working, but we don't have enough glass to fill them. So we can change that. We also need to because it's part of our other project as well. So yeah, doubling up. I've got a feeling this thing needs 2 stacks, right? Because otherwise it divides into 16. So we can throw, if I press the right keys, all of this back into the system. And then those as well. Good, good. Then we make some more honey bowls. You can duplicate it, honey, the same way you did for XP. Yeah, there probably is a method like that, right? We'll stick to the bees, because we've got multiple projects to focus on. You can also turn it into sugar. Which, you know, we're using sugar over the other side, right? I mean, powered by bees sounds pretty impressive. Looks like we might not have enough. Yeah, we're like literally 1 or 2 shy. Because I think we need 2 stacks. So here's what we do. We go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. How do you craft them again? Isn't it just that? Yeah. And 1 more stack. And that is what we couldn't have done earlier in the game. So, now, we're going to go up. And this is where all the bottles go. And now we can actually fill them to the brim, which is very important. Once they're full to the brim, it just means that production's going to be far more consistent. Oh, I've also got some honey blocks there. Well, that's all we needed. So, uses, in it goes. 32 of them. So now it gets a little more complicated. We need the blocks again, and we need the nether stars. Centrifuge produces honey. Ah, that's a great point. That's a great point. So we have both honey. Now I wonder if there's like a dimensional liquid thing we could use, because we could move all of that for our honey bee stuff, right? I guess I could be using it right now probably to craft, but we'll stick with what we're doing here. We will stick right with it. Right with it. Okay. And now we will check the uses of that into here. There you go. Uses of that. In again. And we've made another 2 tier 3 apiaries. A lot of crafting, right? A lot of crafting. All of this gets to go back in the system, keeping the inventory nice and clean. And yeah, so bottles, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I think about that many were needed. Okay, this time though, let's go R, add, boom. R, add, boom. Much quicker. Don't know why I didn't do that before. It's literally in my inventory to grab the recipe. Right, so now when we go up to this room. Nope. Take me back. Here we go. Full bottles. Full bottles. Not quite. And then full bottles again. So now, when I chuck all of this stuff into the system, it's going to end up in the pipes, and there's quite a lot of pipes there, which I think means you might need quite a lot of these bottles to fill up the pipes. So it may not be perfect, but it will certainly last a lot longer than what we've seen. So that's an important little bit of efficiency right there. We got I am Ferox here, cheers and bits, saying X, you're always so meticulous with your builds in modded and hermitcraft alike. I've been following your uploads for about a year now, so I was wondering if you've always been like this, or has Minecraft kind of shaped you into such an interesting person? Side note, do you have any guilty pleasures? What a great question. I'm going to change to standing quickly and answer that. Couple of thoughts there come to mind. Time to go into standing mode though. Okay. Comes in the being a human operation manual, that standing mode. There's a whole chapter about it. You know, posture check. Posture check! Here we go. Right, that feels good. Just adjust a couple of things. Nice. So yeah, first of all, chat, Do you think I am meticulous? I think that is an interesting word being used there. Is my playstyle meticulous to you? That's what I want to know. Because I'm also known for being a derp. Those things are, you know, opposite ends of a spectrum. Hey, did this thing stop again? What does that mean? I think it means the sugarcane isn't quite there yet. Because, well, look at this. It's sort of... Yeah, maybe we need to just put a bit more sugarcane in for now. You're very meticulous, says Matchion. They are mutually exclusive. I was joking around. Yes, but in a good way. You know, I could see you using that word to describe how I do things on here. You've been following for a year, and you're wondering if I've always been like this. Well, in life, you evolve with time. You know how old people are always telling young people what to do? It's because you change. When you're young, you have a different attitude to when you're older. And then you look back on the time that you had when you were younger, and you think, I would have done things differently. Had I known. Had I learned these lessons. Because life teaches you lots of lessons. So undoubtedly I've changed, and undoubtedly has doing what I do here changed me as a person. But I also think it brought out the best in me. I feel like a lot of what I do was in me, but hard to express. Or like, you know, it didn't have an outlet. I don't feel like I've changed into someone else. I feel like I've learned to focus on the better parts of myself, if that makes sense. And then having like a positive community and environment like what we do here, that's really helped me go in the right direction, I think. So kind of see it like that. Okay, it's actually over here that we want to do some building while we've got all these popping noises in our ears. Jeez. Popping away. Let's go ahead and find the material that isn't even there. Great. Yeah, and last of all, do I have any guilty pleasures? I don't like that term because I don't feel guilty about enjoying something. So the answer's sort of no. Like sometimes it's like a band, right? Like, oh, you know, this band is my guilty pleasure. I don't have that. It's like if I like it, I like it. I don't associate guilt with enjoying something. So guilty pleasures for me is a bit of an oxymoron in my mind. Mufflers for sound. We tried that and it didn't really work where we did it before. Noises. Right. We have to be very particular about what blocks we use words in the next section. We have to use some from a list, and we did this list earlier, okay? And I've totally, possibly forgotten how to do it again. I think the way for us to remember is actually to go into here, grab our... Well, it doesn't appear to be there, actually. It'd be there because of the bees. Oh, aha. Burping in my mouth, excuse me. Hey, that's the building material we're working with. That could be a free slot for something else. Where's my bee book gone? Where the bee book at, homies? Am I being crazy? Oh, I think I know where it might be. We've now got multiple storage areas, which is both good and bad. There it is. Let's have a quick little read. Help some bugs. Links. We haven't been here before. What we want to look at is Apiary Basics, building an apiary. Valid apiary. I would not have guessed that. So valid apiary tag. If I remember correctly, because I've been learning and I'm trying to remember, it's that. So that shows us all the blocks that can go. Now if I type in sky, it would appear that sky stone is not a part of that, which is cool. If I type in glass, now we did not try that one before. Dark glass, that's probably not what we want. Dirty glass, it's dirty, needs a wash. Framed glass again, or we could just go with some stained glass. I think we'll probably go with black stained glass for this one. Let's keep our books over here. Mercury Explorers is here for 14 months saying, Hex, how you doing today? I hope you're well. I'm good, thanks. Appreciate it, my dude. Thank you for subscribing. Resubscribing. So yeah, we just grab some glass. And then we grab some dye. Yeah, we do have to get... Refined storage needs to be sooner than later, I think. It might be alright to jump into doing this now, but it should probably be higher on the priority list. So maybe we won't spend too long doing this. So there we go, we've got a whole bunch of that for building with. Let's go back here and type in wall. I kind of want to keep a bit of a similar consistent vibe. Now, do we have a way to make blackstone? There's probably not actually a way to get blackstone. I might add a crafting recipe here. Okay, so after... Anytime I encounter something I want to make a modification, I'm going to pass it on to my friend. So, I reckon 4 cobble. Actually, no, let's do 4 stone. Although the black stone texture is kind of cobbly, so maybe not. I was thinking, you know, use the smelter, but 4 cobblestone plus. Actually, let's make it 8 with 8 cobble plus black dye shapeless equals 8 blackstone. So that way we can get our hands on blackstone and then use it in a build. Anyway. The reason I was searching up the wall is for a complementary texture. I'm in voidstone. How is this made? See, look, there's so much stuff that just doesn't have a recipe. I think for voidstone, it's like a pitch black one. Maybe we could... Black dye netherrack. I actually like that one more. I like that one more. Let's change it. So 8... netherrack, and it means it's something I've got to work to get to make the blackstone. So then, what about voidstone, right? I think it's going to be a similar thing. It's going to be black dye plus 8 something else. What is the block best determined for voidstone? Let's see your suggestions, chat. Black dye endstone. And that's a good suggestion. However, how do we get endstone? See, look at this. I'm not using this mod. I've done astral sorcery before. It was a bit of a pain. So sandstone, we need a way to convert it. Maybe we just use the power thing over here. Yeah, we'll use this again. And I need to fix... Oh! You shouldn't be able to spawn in here, my dude. That's called the Energizing Orb. Okay, endstone and black dye makes voidstone. In this one, what is it again? Energizing Orb. Cool. I need to change the steel casing one as well. Throwback to the Battle of the Power Room. The Battle of the Power Room. Yeah, that was a great one, wasn't it? Oh, glowstone in lava equals endstone. Oh, okay. I'll get rid of that one then. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, there's some notes. I took some notes. Let's get all the things back on the screen. Yeah, so we're looking for a wall texture that's dark, essentially, that I can make. But it kind of looks to me like all of this stuff is just going to be a little inaccessible. Although soul sand... Cut soul sand? Oh, there you go. Oh, it's soul sandstone, right. Here it is. And then we got that. Let's go check it out. So we built a few of these things. Hopefully I won't mess it up again. Let's go to our third building. That's regular sky stone. That's the block I want. Now on this side, I think what I'm going to do is have that as well. Then we can go up. Now we only need like a certain frame size here. And that will be with the black stained glass. Yeah, and then the walls that we've got will sort of fit into those gaps, which is pretty cool. The apiary will be at the front now, to think about it. There's the wall. Kind of. That's quite a nice texture. Quite a nice texture. One, two, three, four. Was it 4 high? I've got a feeling it was 4 high. Hey, hey, hey! Look at me with a jetpack, just whizzing over here. Don't mind me. We built it 4 high, but it actually goes 5 high. Oh! Oh! Okay. So I can go 1 higher if I wish to, which I think I will. So then we'll have the wall up to here. This block's going to come across a top. Okay, and then... That's a really nice look, isn't it? That's good. Now, we can put any old block down the bottom here, I believe. We will need like a ghast... Oh, what do they use? What do those ghast bees use? Here it is. They like soul sand. We could put soul sand all over the bottom. Actually, I think I'll put the soul sand with the cut soul sand. Let's try that. A desert update would also be nice. More variations of cake. What are we talking about in chat? A desert update. I would like to see Mojang drastically redo the inventory system. That's no secret. But then when it comes to like adding stuff, I think the end dimension undoubtedly could do with like a layer of polish again and some new features and biomes. It worked in the nether to an extent. I think it could work in the end. But what I will say about that is the nether update, the biomes and stuff, like the idea of developing the end and nether dimensions as a home, I don't think really works. You tend to always play in the overworld. It tends to be a thing. There are some players that go and play in other dimensions. I think if you're playing on single player, it's easier to do that. But when you're in a community, you tend to all stick in the overworld together. At least that's what it's like on Hermitcraft, right? And because of that, let's just change over here. Because of that, I feel like they could put a ton of time and effort into developing the end so it's got loads of beautiful biomes, but then you just play in the overworld all the time. So I think what they need to do is add maybe more reasons to go there and have adventures. Like when you go to the End City. Oh, do you know what? I was going to put glass on all sides of this room, and it just occurred to me that that doesn't really make much sense. Because, like, then we're going to put walls around it. So let's swap back to this one where we have Skystone. And the rest of this is going to be pretty plain. So yeah, like... So adding stuff like end cities are really good. I think they're really well designed. It's funny because Jeb, like, on one hand spends a very long time on the PvP system, changing it from, like, essentially, are we going to have fast clicking or slow clicking? It's like, I don't mean to, like, rip on them a bit, but, like, from my perspective, the whole PvP update just seems mad. It's like, all this is clicking, and you're overthinking it. Like, Minecraft was not built for PvP. And the PvP that it has is kind of quirky and probably should have just been left alone. And then they spend all this time, like, going back and forth on how fast you should click and making incremental changes to a system that is fundamentally not really well designed for that. X is... Oh, spitting facts. Oh, thanks. I thought you said splitting, and I was like, oh, what have I got wrong? And yet, on the other hand, Jeb has made the Ocean Monument and the End City and probably a few other things, but those two are really well designed for Minecraft. Like, that's what Jeb should do. He seems to be really great at designing mobs and environments that you go into as a challenge. If Jeb focused on that, I reckon, you know, I don't know if he designed the pillagers. I don't know who did pillagers, but the pillager outpost is like a pretty reasonable sort of comparison to that. But yeah, if Jeb focused on adding those things, like in the end dimension again, I reckon he'd come up with some great stuff. But as for the PvP, I can't get on board with the whole PvP update. It just seems so... Are we going to click fast or are we going to click slow? That's all it seems to be to me. 'Cause I'm a bumblebee, get it? Oh, X, you are so funny, said no one in chat. Let's go for that one. I like the way it stays open, actually. It doesn't disappear before you've made up your mind. Sometimes it's nice not to use the wand and just place your blocks, you know? Good. Everything in there is good. Okay, that is... what else needs to be done here? Like... Let's change to our toolbar. Oh, it might be that Skystone isn't allowed. And they called me a derp! Oh, is there derp faces in my chat when all these people were watching? Not pointing out that that didn't work with the bee hut? Oh. Who's the real derp here? Who is the real derp? Was it just a test? No, it wasn't. Peeps, the price of derp coin just went up by a gazillion, because that was just another classic goof. Let's get in here, let's get these blocks back. Thank you very much. Oh, didn't use all of it though. That could have also been connected to this platform. Luckily it wasn't. There is, fortunately, I believe, a pretty decent solution to this. Oops, I did the thing. I'm not supposed to do that. It's not how we play anymore. We play with thought and intention as to how our inventory is laid out. That's what we do. The apiary is backwards. Wait. Okay, I get what you're saying. I don't think that changes the whole validation thing. Anyway, let's just go ahead and do this because this will be nice and simple. You will see. You will see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is conveniently... Oh, God! It made my heart beat a skip. It made my heart beat a skip. There's nothing wrong with that sentence. This is what we're going to do. Ah! God, it's terrifying. This is how we're going to do it. Now, we change over to our toolbar. I guess we're going to need more of these coal blocks up the top here, which is fine. Ugh. And then we need this block again. Let's check it out. Yeah, snazzy. Now. Missing apiary storage block, although it's still everything else is invalid. So maybe I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong here. Let's just swap that for a second. Maybe it's these blocks. Oh, it might have been those blocks. No, they're at Y70. Let's check it out. We've got issues with blocks at Y70, 71, 70... Oh, God. That's going to be tricky to diagnose. We'll probably just go with dirt there, I think. Not the prettiest, but... it'll do. Oh, that's not got it. That was the wrong one. There it is. I could have just put soul sand everywhere now that I think about it. I think that's probably going to be better. How large is the stream today? Not very large at all. You've also reminded me that later today I'll be streaming again for COTC. And we also got 1,200 peeps tuning in. Thank you everyone ever so much for your support over here. Be sure to hit the follow button. And be sure to come back later today. So, let's see. 1 hour, you know, minus the 15. 1 hour. And then another 8. So 9 hours. 9 hours later today we'll be playing COTC. How cool is that? 2 streams in 1 day. We came here for soul sand and then I got distracted. And that is your fault, chat. Oh, distracting me. How could you do such a thing? With your messages. Ugh. Okay, there we go. The bees will have plenty of places to pollinate. No shortage of them. I mean, these 283 is consistent. Which is here. Are you telling me that, like, black stained glass? That's on the list. It's on the list. Okay, chat, what's going on here? Can anyone shed a light? $70 is sort of around the... Actually, it's what... Ah, is it these blocks here? The whole thing probably needs to be pushed back by 1. Oh, and then... Oh, God, it's everywhere, isn't it? I've done it all wrong. Ah, I've kind of got to redesign it again. The whole thing. Just didn't really think about it enough, did I? Okay, let's try again. So, this has got to all go back by 1. And you know what? There's a reason we were trying to get XP over here. It was to enchant my tool. And again, doing projects and I'm thinking, this tool needs to be enchanted, right? So this is actually going to be 1 block forward. So I need something on here and then frame everything else around it. So what's like a dark block that complements what we've already got? I mean, we got all the vanilla stuff. And then we got some other mods. I mean, that's pretty dark, but it's meta. Okay, this is a... By the way, getting distracted again. This is not a block I know how to get. I'm pretty sure there's no recipe for that, so I could add one for that for future playthroughs. Shingles? A black shingles might work, or a brown shingles. Essentially, I need to go through all the cork materials and like add them in so they're actually obtainable. Those coloured planks are from cork, and that's kind of it. We kind of end there. So I think shingles is probably the best one to go with. Brown shingles, right? Although it does allow you to do soul sandstone, so that's not an issue. Oh! So that means we can get back this... We're basically starting over, aren't we, at this point? Because we can use our soul sandstone, which we checked, yeah, so I know I can use that. So what cork texture, like void stone? Maybe I should just give myself some of that now so we can build this thing. What do you think, peeps? So what I definitely need to do is offset that back. Yeah, I'm gonna get... How did I decide I was going to do void stone? Void stone is going to be end stone and black dye. This this inventory, by the way, is getting messy quick. Let's see. So it's end stone, which is glowstone and lava. How much of this stuff do I actually want? Probably 2 stacks. So in comes the end stone, right? And then it would be, I think, 16 dye. So there you go. Right, let's make the trash can. We always talk about making the trash can. Okay, I'm going to have to make this all smaller by invalidating that for a second. Trash can, is that it? Ultimate trash can. Those look better. Item trash can. Let's make that. Oh, I did it the wrong way around. Right, so we had a trash can over here. Now it'll accept it. Right, so then all of that end stone, which is already done, will get trashed. And I can give myself 2 stacks of void stone. This is... Here it is, void stone. It's called basalt. Great. Great name for it. That's really confusing. Give Xisuma. Where is it? Void. It really is called that. Weird. Okay. So now we're going to have a trim of the void stone around the inside. Oh, that's very similar to the coal texture up top. I like it though. And it needs to go one further than that. Now, can I use this and get rid of all of that? I think the answer is yes, because it doesn't connect to that platform. Yeah, but not all of it in one go. Okay, so let's swap our hotbar back. And on here I want to have the soul soil and the soul sandstone, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across that way. And now we've got a 5x5 grid right there. Take that back, take that back. Okay. Get our void stone all the way around the outside here. We got EAS68 resubscribing for 11 months in a row. Thank you so much, EAS. I appreciate that. Hope you're entertained, enjoying the stream that we're doing today. I have been enjoying it, that is for sure. Could have made the walls out of the void stone, but I'm going to stick to trying to include these other textures a fair bit more. Okay, now we're going to go over to that one. Hey, and we got Rebecca11 gifting a sub to Sliced Lime. We got Sliced Lime in chat. Mojang Dev in the house. Royalty represent. Welcome to the stream, my dude. Sliced Lime is playing in COTC later today, I believe, as well. Right, I'm hitting in my head on something. That's not good. And we got Sir Firelord1 here with a donation saying, "Hey X, sorry I can't subscribe. This is my alternative way of supporting you. You make such great content and streams, and luckily I can now watch your streams because of the new schedule. Keep up the great work, man." Awesome, dude. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate that. And yeah, glad the new schedule works out for you. It's not... I don't actually really have a new schedule. I guess, like, the times that I stream at, they kind of morph a little bit over time. And lately I've gotten into this groove, I guess, of streaming earlier than usual, than I did in the past. I used to stream in the evening. Now I tend to stream sort of early evening. And then, obviously, weekends is usually mornings. I just like it that way. It just kind of works for me. But I do also want to change it up from time to time, just so, you know, more peeps get the opportunity to watch. But thank you, my dude. Appreciate it. Schedule, says the Thinky, and laughs. Oh, just make fun of me, why don't you? Make fun of me goofy way of saying stuff. Well, that actually wants to be there then. Right. So where are the coal blocks at? I think that's them. Feels like we're using way more than we did before with this stuff. Ah. Yeah, I really think what this mod needs is, like, for those to not change when you swap your hotbar around. It would make it so much quicker to do, I swear. It'd be so much better the other way around. Right. I'm gonna put them like this. Have that there, then this one over there, right? Don't swear, X, says Alpi Row. Don't you tell me what to do. Jeez. Just uttering commands in chat. I never swear. Never swear. Jeez. What are you trying to say? Cutblick says, I do hope he removes some of those boiler casings from the furnace room. I don't have plans to change the build over there. Yeah, the maneuverability, I swear. Okay, that's good. Strife Lord says, man, I love this music. It's good, isn't it? I love it too. Uh-oh, I put more than I needed to here. Now I must break them, even though it is a pretty pointless waste of time. Right, finally! Finally! This is it. This is the moment of truth. Okay, so... what is wrong with it now? Oh, apiary... yeah, but we still got everything else to figure out as well, right? Whoops. Oh, that I did not want to do. Now they don't stack. Apiary storage. Do I have a spare one of those? If I do, it's not here, is it? How did this thing go? Oh, by the way, didn't I leave like a stack in there? No, I didn't put a stack in, but that's a lot. Creeper? We've already got that. Skeleton, there you go. And I think I farmed a lot that I don't actually need, but hey, there you go. We've got these three down here. What are we looking for? I feel like it would jump out at me. I think we're just going to craft it. What was it again? It was... resourceful bees storage, right? Oh, that's pretty straightforward. Four of those, a chest, and then... no, 4 chests and a hopper. Hibbity hoobity hopper. Have to make one, I guess. Cool, let's head back over there. Yeah, so I'm just thinking, like, maybe we put... because it's part of the same space. What if we put this thing down there? Or actually, better yet, let's put it... not sure if this is a good idea or not. If we put it there... pop in here and place that. Oh, weird. Hey, wait a minute. Those two stack, but this one doesn't? Why is it doing that? I think it... now they stack. Oh, what is going on? There you go. It's because I'm holding shift, I think. Oh, you're only allowed to offset it by 1 block. And that time it said... no, it doesn't normally say that. Ah, we're being raided! Pay 8-9. Probably butchering that name. Thank you ever so much for the raid, my dude. I appreciate it. And welcome all the raiders. We are scratching our head at the moment. I think I can't do it the way around I want to. What I might just do is put that block there. This one here. We've got to place it from the inside. Welcome all the raiders. We're playing some mooded Minecraft over here. In our Skyblees world, there is all sorts of crazy funkiness going on. It probably doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Which is just normal. Just normal. Okay, so... still doesn't like it. Oh, man. Maybe it was putting that message there before and I just wasn't noticing it. Right, chat. I'm reading chat now. Like, what have I got wrong this time? I'm pretty sure the whole thing is correct. close off above the apiary block as well. That is closed off, because there is a block above it, right? Close the room. Well, it's telling me that the blocks are invalidated, right? Like, that's what I'm looking at. It doesn't matter if it's closed or not. It's telling me these blocks are not acceptable, yet we've checked them. So, like, what is going on here? 281 is, like, inside. So it must be the walls. We must see 208 and 202 on that list. The box you made is 5x5x5. It should be 5x4x5. Let's go check the other one. This will be an opportunity to do a bit of a base tour for all the raiders coming by. Did I say Payatnai correctly? Is that the way to pronounce the streamer's name? And what were you doing over there? Minecraft, I'm guessing? Minecraft as well, right? This is our main storage facility right here, which we really need to get beyond now because it is filling up with all sorts of junk. This room over here is just, like, not even interesting anymore. This is going to be where we bred all the bees. But I've had to learn so much playing my way through the pack. Floyne says, I feel like it was fake. Oh, yeah, they do have those fake raid issues then, don't they? Well, if anyone is not fake and coming over, we're checking out the base. We got botany pot room over here to grow lots of things like wheat and saplings. We've got our centrifuge, currently creating tons of resources from our bees, which are up here in the apiary, which I was coming by to check. So, wait a minute, you're right, this is 4 tall. The gunpowder blocks kind of threw me off. Well then, okay, let's try that. Well, this is the weird thing though, like, let's do it one more time. 70 and 75 comes up a lot. So 75 is around that roof area. So we'll take all of that. And I guess that means the glass is lowered here, so we're lowering all of it. Oh, I really need to get enchanted tools. It's so slow. It's so slow. Press the I in the apiary GUI. Okay, yeah, we'll look at that as well once we've done this, because this is actually incorrect. You know, I was doing the swapping hotbars thing, but when you're building with one block at a time, it ain't so bad to do it this way. Cool, right, all been lowered by 1. Let's validate. Got no idea if that's changing anything or not. I'm getting errors all over the place. Locate one of the blocks, says Enderdan. Yeah, I guess it's time to do that. 207, 70, 281. So that's this site. 207 is this row. 281. So that block there. Even though it's part of the list, it's saying that block there. Now, when we go back to here, all the Z heights are the same currently. So, in which case, if this isn't actually on the list, even though it appeared on the list, it might mean those pillars that we put in the corner are also not valid, which is why we get some of a different... Oh, look, see, I'm doing it again. Yeah, we get some that are... Oh, Oh, okay, let's focus. Yeah, we get some that are sort of all over the place, which is why I've kept doing it again. I think that might be it. It might just be that those aren't actually valid, even though they're part of that tag list. So, now only 2 blocks are invalid. What? 207, 71 and 72. .282. Here. Oh, they're the air blocks. Now it's valid. So that was the issue. So the walls are allowed, but the things in the middle aren't. Very odd. Oh, look, and, you know, I don't even need to look at it now. Oh, well, that was a bit long-winded. I think. All of these are pretty much related to what we're doing here. Actually, some of these things can come back with me. Like the stone. Yeah. Craft those back into glass. Right, that was a bit long-winded, but we got there. You have to have patience playing modded. In fact, I think patience is a great thing to have in any situation. Okay. We need our bees now to go down here. They have the soul sand. And from there, we don't need to provide them with anything else. They will be self-sustaining in this environment. What we do need to do, and oh, do you know what? I'm going to experiment before we get too into this, because I was thinking, what if that were down here? Quickly now. I know I'm goofing everything up. Oh, that's the wrong block. Put that there. Put this here. Still valid. Good. Where is the bee, though? The bee didn't go out. Oh, it's got to wait, hasn't it? Yeah. And then it'll just sit right in... Even though you need that big area, it will happily sit directly in front of it. Okay, then. So now what we can do is put our, like, storage or pipe or whatever it is we use sort of right at the front here. That being said, we're actually going to need to build our own little centrifuge, right? If I'd have thought about that, I might move this up top, actually. We might have, like, a centrifuge array across the top. Okay, so... here's some other thoughts I've had. We can move... we can probably move the incoming items, which are, interestingly, not incoming right now. Like, nothing's... I got a feeling there's something wrong there. Usually you see this thing active. I mean, that looks very busy, but, like, nothing's going on down the bottom. Oh, no. Yeah, look, there is activity. Okay. But not a lot. And we can borrow some of these. I've been thinking, like, shutting this down and moving what we got into the other system is something we need to do. But realistically, we need to move all the bees out of there. So I'm going to take a bunch of these. We'll even take some of the cables as well. Because I'm nice like that, I'm just going to steal these cables. Okay. That's a whole other job. So up here, we now need to take these and put them into centrifuges. So, where they appear, it's going to be interesting because we've kind of designed this with, like, you know, tech on display. So if I move the apiary storage to the top, it can actually go in that block there. And then we can possibly feed it into a bunch of these machines. I'm just thinking, where are they going to look? How are we going to fit it into the look that we got here? Because it's probably going to be like a whole other panel. And this needs like a multitude of cables going into it, right? If you put them in an array. Is there another type of centrifuge, I wonder? Let's go back to our... Okay, that's the list. So when it comes to centrifuges, there is that one. So there's no in-between before building the multi-structure. Use honey to make sugar, says Yagia. Nah, we're doing it with... Oh right, that's a whole different thing. We're making gas tiers here. You're distracting me. Purpies, a subscriber of Amazon Prime, and Shano Boy is here, tier 3 subscriber. I've got to press the button. As a tier 3 subscriber, you, my friend, can come and play on the LPMT server. It is like vanilla Minecraft, but it has loads of extra stuff like resettable dimensions and custom dimensions full of cool stuff. It's a really cool experience. And you can go to my website, click on Get Whitelisted on the left of the screen, and you can instantly hook up your tier 3 subscription to our whitelist and join today. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. While we're at it, let's plug some other stuff, because I'm going to drink some water. I have multiple channels. One where I talk, one where I stream, one where I make videos, and one where I talk about music. If any of that sounds interesting, check it out. What else should I plug? I do Twitter. I tweet. Like a bird. With my thumbs. It's definitely the future. Oh, we've also got a mailing list. Yeah, so... Again, you can just go to the website, left-hand side of the screen, it's there, but you can also go to /mailing list. You can get a weekly recap of all the things I've been up to and a custom message from me, just communicating with all of you, like some of my intentions and plans. And the reason I got a mailing list is just you never know what these social media platforms are going to do with their policies and whatnot, so it's a way for me to directly communicate with you. So I highly suggest signing up for the mailing list. You know, you can just ignore those emails half the time, but if I just suddenly disappear off the face of the earth because of whatever's going on YouTube, you know, I've got a direct way of communicating with you, which is cool. Alright, so we need items in, probably at the top. Items out. We need a liquid cable. Yeah, this might actually be something I put out of sight because it's just not going to be possible to make it look cool, I think. It's going to be super difficult, like this was, to put it in a way that makes sense, especially with the dimensions we got here. So I think I will build like a little sub-platform out of sight down below, and we will place what we're doing for that on there, which means I will want to see what's going on over there. By the way, I should really do some enchanting. Keep saying that. Quanta? What is going on there? Yeah, right, we're all caught up on noises, we're good to go. We're going to do some engineering stuff, I guess. We're going to need another tank for the honey, I know that. These things are cool. I should have just made like a crazy amount of them already. There it is. So we got that. Cobblestone was essentially what I was going to come grab. Might add like a little elevator block. Oh, that would be quite nice. I think my elevator blocks are... Oh, look, I've done it again. Yeah, there they are. I don't know if you can just dye them. You can. That's cool. That's really cool. So we'll have that. Also, some of these things can come back. The world has been backed up. Awesome. Ah! This is slightly terrifying. I must admit, this is super terrifying, actually. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, enough with the noises. Let's change the build mode. Now, yeah, I can just do that here. Oh, yeah. There it is. Now we've got a little platform to operate on. This is going to need some torches. Okay, nothing spawned. I was so thinking something was going to spawn. Next thing will be the elevator block. So we head back up here. Oh god, what's going on? What is going on? Oh, I can probably like deliver the items up through the ground on this side now. Okay, can I get away with breaking that? The answer is no. That's super handy. My words, so much stuff. Okay, I think I want... Oh, I didn't need to break it after all. I think I want it there. That's where I want it. There you go. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Skystone block right there. Yeah, so this thing is now producing. That's good. This thing keeps, unfortunately, backing up. And I don't know if it's going to be able to continue this time, but hopefully it's got enough sugarcane to do that. There you go. You seen any backup? Not yet. How much of this are we up to? Oh, did it bug out? This system can't lose XP. Did that just bug out? No, wait. Well, that... This thing was maxed. Can it lose XP? That's so weird. Okay, it's been a constant headache. Shano Boys here with those cheers and biddies, saying I'm currently a long-time fan of both YouTube and Twitch. X, I love watching your videos. They keep me wanting to watch more, so I decided to show my support with a tier 3. Keep up your awesome work and stay awesome. Thank you, my dude. I really appreciate that. That's wonderful. Thank you for the cheers and bits as well. And hopefully you'll enjoy being able to play on LPMT if that's what you want to do. If not, that's cool. But I appreciate it. Thank you, my dude. Okay, so now we need item cables to bring those things down to this level. Centrifuges can basically be in a little row. I think I might put them one higher actually. Is that all of those that I've got? No, I've got more. That's not right. There you go. So that's set all of the... Now we're over here. Right, set them all off to work, but they are, of course, going to run out of power. They will also create honey, so we need liquid storage and whatnot around here. There we go, we can go behind it as well. I really like this building gadget, it's super cool. So then, it will take the items out at the bottom and maybe we'll put it into the dimensional chest, we'll see. So I need that tool. Okay, then we need liquid and then we need power. Power's going to be super simple. As you know, we've got these things. It will provide energy to adjacent networks. So we just need one at the front. In fact, I'm going to put it at the back because we come down to the front of this thing. So we have it there. And then we have energy cables. And then we just got to hook that up to the network. And now these things will be powered. So they will now continuously do that. The last thing we have to do is get the liquid out of there. That is the fluid. And we brought a tank with us. So if ever I want to do something with that, it's a little bit close for comfort. think I'm going to put it one below. So if ever we want to do something with that, you know, we'll have to hook it up to some sort of dimensional thing. We might use that for our honey supply with the apples, I think. I think that was a cool shout. Since we've done the bee thing a few times. Oh, we also get beeswax. No, wait. Why have we got those in there? That's odd. Oh, I guess, yeah, I can see what's going on here. Wait, didn't I just change the mode type? So I don't know if it was converting that. I do not recall getting beeswax from the other one. Why is it getting beeswax? Me no know why it be getting beeswax. But it's getting... And it keeps getting ghast tears. So, you know, I reckon that connection is funky. So let's do that. Wait. Oh, now I see. Oh, I'm a Wally. I am a Wally. Okay, so what we've got to do is disable that. Probably replace this one now. Dang it, peeps, I'm such a derp. Nope, did it wrong. Oh! No! I don't understand. Wait, maybe that's it now. Maybe we're not going to see any more ghast tears. Wait, ghast tears are in here? What? There is some funkiness going on around this place. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to break that. We're going to wrap it up here, peeps. I do not know what is going on. I do not know what is going on. We have disabled the item cables, yet items keep going in there. Peeps in chat are saying it's a dirt moment. I'm saying maybe not. Maybe something funky's going on. Who knows? Anyway, that brings us to the end of the stream. Peeps, be sure to hit the follow button and also head over to my website and sign up for the mailing list. Please do that. It's a great way for us to stay in touch. And I will now go and look for a channel to raid. You know, Twitch is recommending that we raid Grab a Guy. So we'll just go with its recommendation today, as I've got to shoot out of here. So massive thank you to everyone for coming by today. Okay, you can now hit the raid button in chat. Thank you, peeps. Take care. Bye-bye.